What's up, Sleepy Audience? Welcome to the stream. The Slimy Noodle, what is up? Welcome, welcome. Alright guys, darn, you were close, you were very close, I will give you that. So, alright guys, we're gonna give it a minute, let some people to roll in. Shy Bee, Sleepy Snorlax, X-Rider, what is up guys? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so, stream was like a minute late, but that was just because I had to get things set up because we're not in Sun and Moon, so it wasn't just starting up. Bowen, what is up? Welcome back to the stream. Would have been first if you had typed hi and not first. This could have been the case, maybe. It was pretty close. Dave Gamer, what is up? Welcome to the stream. It's been a while since we've done this. Yeah, it's been like 2 weeks since we've done Charmander. Because every week on Friday, you know, like I said, we are doing Full Odds Friday, which is essentially just like Gen 3 at the moment until I start doing stuff in Gen 4 and potentially Gen 5. But yeah, it's a way that even though I have my cap card now and I'm super excited that I'm able to stream Sun and Moon, it's a great way to like keep playing the old games. It's a reason to keep playing them because I know a lot of you guys who tuned in because I was playing older games and not, you know, the new ones like everyone else, and I understand that. So yeah, that's why we try to do this. LPS Breezy, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Can you rate me when you're done streaming? Maybe. What is up? It's a game that you can catch Mewtwo, and it is. What is up, Rune? Welcome to the stream. Salamal Rodriguez, welcome as well. Jordan Cohen, welcome. What is up? What is up? Alright guys, so I think we're going to get underway now. As well as Sidalkus, welcome to the stream. Nuno Bastos, welcome as well. It's your birthday, will you do a stream tomorrow? Well, tomorrow is your birthday, will you do a stream tomorrow? I will be streaming tomorrow. So happy early birthday, and we'll wish you a happy birthday again tomorrow. What is up, Mike F? Welcome to the stream. We're just getting started with this Charmander hunt. What is up with you? Argon, what is up, man? Welcome back to the stream. And Loot, welcome as well. It's because of the holiday, I'm starting at a later time. Oh, no. Actually, what happened is the US went through daylight savings, like, over last weekend. So, it is still 5 to 7 for me. It's just now, technically, it happens an hour later. Back to some good old soft resets. It's been a while since we've done these. And even then, we did them with Poochyena, which was weird last week. You can shiny hunt a Beldum in Moss Deep. Oh yeah, the one that Steven gives you? Is there a stream today? I'm not sure, Shabby, I'm not sure. First one shiny, let's do this. That would be amazing. If it wasn't Drat. I know, that would have been so cool. Man, we already accidentally hit nickname. You're too excited for Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I am super excited too. I actually did watch the news that was posted today because it was sent to me. It was sent to me someone that I trusted not to spoil anything for me, so I watched it, and it was a pretty good thing today. You need help, please give me 2 flying Pokemon, which is first evolution. There might be someone in chat who can help you with that. Chorizo Gaming, what is up, man? Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, you can not miss 75% of the stream now. Woohoo! That is awesome. Because you don't have any idea. Like, just, do you want, like, names of them? I don't know. Amanda the Base Animator, what is up? Welcome back to the stream. Pro Gamer GTGKY, what is up? Welcome back. Yeah, there will be a lot of stuff, and, like, if you do see in the description, like, that's not bad at all, Latias, but just, like, because I know a lot of people are going to be super excited. We're going to try to avoid, like, spoilers, you know? The stuff that got, like, you know, because, like, the review copies have been leaked, so, like, people actually know what's going on in the game, so stuff that hasn't been, like, announced officially by the Pokemon Company, we're going to try to keep on the down low for now. You're hyped for Rainbow Rocket? I am too. I'm just hyped for everything Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Oh, you're all good, Latias, though. You're all good. Like, that stuff was known. That was known information, for the most part. Yesterday you 100%ed Mario Odyssey. Nice, David Gamer. That's awesome. You need to shut your mouth. No, you're good. You're good. But it's just like, you know, there has been, you know, like, because the review copies got leaked, so, like, there's a lot of actual, like, stuff that Nintendo didn't even really want out yet. You're writing a Pokemon diary and don't have any ideas. I wonder. I mean, you could use, like, Pidgey. Unless you said not to use base evolutions. Good old, a lot of soft resetting. Good old 4 digits for the Pokemon. Hopefully, hopefully we get this before 5. Hopefully we get it before we get to 10,000. I'd be happy with that. Razwise GT, what is up? Yes, Charmander Hunt is finally here. So mindless, what do you find interesting in the Sun and Moon anime? I haven't watched any of the Sun and Moon anime. I haven't really watched much of any of the Pokemon anime, honestly. I need to. It's just one of those tasks. It's like super daunting to start because as soon as I start it, I'm gonna want to watch all of it, like basically without watching any other shows, and it's always hard to start. It's always hard to start. Once you get going, it's easier. But like getting started is just one of those things I'm really hesitant on. So I haven't seen the Sun and Moon anime aside from I don't really like the art style, but the animation style I actually like. The way that they work with the art style and kind of make it, or like kind of embrace it a bit, like I actually kind of like a lot of the facial expressions that end up coming out of it, just how goofy they are. But the art itself is just kind of meh. What if they made Mega Z moves? That would be ridiculous, I think. Isaiah Vega, what is up? Welcome back to the stream. What am I going to name the shiny? We don't actually know yet. With Charmander, because of the order that you have to do things in with it, like, you have to nickname it before you would find out if it's shiny. So, unfortunately, we aren't able to really nickname it once we get it. We'll be able to nickname it when we get to the name raider. So, what we're gonna do is figure out what, like, you know, we're gonna figure out all this stuff about the shiny, and then we'll be able to nickname it later on. You want to make your own Pokédex by drawing all 151 Pokemon. It's gonna be Gen 1. Awesome. That actually sounds really cool. Sun and Moon anime is a jump scare. Just like the whole thing just shocks everyone. No one knows it's happening. You're gonna go writing, so good luck. Well, alright, Argon. See you later. Thanks for stopping by the stream. It was good to see you again, man. I'm here questioning what happened to Alolan Ash. He looks so weird. Like, everything just looks kind of weird, but Ash especially, because, like, Ash is one of the things that you have to compare between the two gens. Or, not the two gens, but, like, the anime before and the anime now. When my playback on the channel, like, when is the, like, Let's Play thing? When we actually find a Pokemon that's not Poochyena shiny in Emerald. But I kind of looked it up, and it looks like pretty much every grass patch that we can hunt in before Brawly will give us a Poochyena. So I'm not sure really where we stand with that right now. I may need to do some off-camera, like, testing. I don't know. Because I don't want to, like, spend a whole stream just kind of fumbling around with mechanics, you know? Like, trying to actually figure out how this stuff's supposed to work. So, for the time being, the Emerald Shiny Badge quest is unfortunately kind of on hold. I may end up recording an episode sometime this weekend that is just us getting to Brawly, so that I have something to be like, hey guys, this isn't gone. Because I can go all the way to Brawly without catching the shiny. I just can't battle Brawly without catching a shiny. So, yeah, that just means that I think that's what I'm going to end up having to do, is just record the episode to get down there, and then figure out what the heck's going on with the RNG after that. Let's do another, if we get it, let's do another shiny Pooch. Please no more Poochyenas. Honestly, if we get it, we may just do random encounters on Emerald in, like, the cave with Whismur. I really don't know, honestly. Because, yeah, it is Full Odds Friday. Or, you know, no, I was going to say something, but that would not have worked, unfortunately. I don't have anything set up for it. With all these crazy new forms for Pokemon with 700 base stat totals, will we get an Arceus with 1,000 base stat? 1,000 base stats eventually? I don't know, man. I don't know. Name the shiny Golden Flames? Maybe Latias, maybe. Like I said, though, we have to go to the name raider to do it. We can't do it right here, because this screen is asking what we want to nickname the Pokemon. So, we're skipping that. We skip that because we can't tell if it's shiny until right here. So if we nicknamed it every time, unfortunately it would take way too long. We'd probably be at, like, encounter 1,000 still, maybe. So yeah, that is why we'll catch the Pokemon and then we'll think of a nickname for it, you know, because we'll be able to see its nature, we'll be able to see, you know, the gender, all that kind of stuff. So you were absent from the last several streams. Why am I hunting Crabrawler again? So in Sun and Moon, I'm going for a living shiny dex, which means not only having caught all the Pokemon and, you know, evolved them, but, like, when there's a Pokemon like Crabrawler, I want to like simultaneously have a Crabrawler and a Crabominable. So I have to catch a second one so I can evolve it, or so I can evolve the better one of the two. So yeah, I know it is a bit repetitive because like we already did that hunt. Why are we doing it again? I just need another one, and the day we got Fomantis, I didn't have any assets ready for a new Pokemon. So yeah, we ended up just falling back on Crabrawler because I need a second one, and now that hunt's taking forever too, and I feel kind of bad because it is a repetitive hunt. And like I don't want to not stream it because we started it, and so I don't want people who do want to see the shiny Crabrawler show up to miss it. But at the same time, I know a lot of people probably just want me to move on. Read your previous comment. Did I miss something, Shivey? YouTube, it said it was offline when my stream was going on. You watched an offline stream for 8 minutes. YouTube's weird about that kind of stuff. What is up, Naku? I like tried to combine Neko and Sakura there and said Naku. I don't know what's going on with me. Neko, Sakura, what is up? Welcome back to the stream. Looks like we're both hunting for gold, yellow, shinies today. Alright. Pokemon Black. You see, I was actually gonna say we could try hunting in Black, but I don't really have assets for that because A, I don't have a Snivy thumbnail. If I was to like go back and restart the entire game to go for Snivy again. Plus, I just want to play Black without, you know, taking a month to soft reset for a starter, you know? Because I just want to, like, it's my first time experiencing it, so I just kind of want to play it. If we get to a legendary, then yeah. Well, I guess we can't. I don't know, we'll figure something out with Black. And also, it wouldn't really fit in it wouldn't fit the, like, what am I trying to say? It wouldn't fit in the layout perfectly, because the aspect ratio on DS screens and the DS games is, like, more square. What's up, Karen Gamble? Welcome back to the stream. Tixelpip, welcome as well. Sorry, can't stay, streaming and trying to get 100 subs. Alright, man, well, good luck. I hope your stream goes well. Good to see you, man. Batman Man 2, what is up? McDonald's right now, see you. Well, hello and goodbye then. Welcome to the stream, glad to see you. Play it at your own pace. Alright. Yeah, that's what I am trying, that's what I'm planning on doing. I kind of, right now it's in my other 3DS, like my non-cap card one. And if I get some free time, I'll like pull it out and play it. And that's just kind of how I've been going with it. I'm probably going to sit down and play it a good bit over the weekend though. Because the only things I don't really have much planned for the weekend, honestly. Yeah, so I'll probably play a good bit of Black. Maybe some Platinum too, I don't know. Sorry you aren't watching. You have a field goal right now. It's all good, Ryan. It's all good. Natsu, what is up? Welcome to the stream. I looked at your watch and said out loud, Ian should be on by now. Well, I am indeed on. We'll see you later, Tixelbip. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Want to see if I missed any comments? You're gonna make your decks now. You'll still watch the stream while drawing. All right, Sleepy Latias. Good luck with that. I hope it goes well. That actually sounds really fun. Mexican Shrek and Tony is GOAT. Welcome to the stream. I believe I missed saying y'all's names. I don't know. Because I think I started answering a question as well as a few other things. So, welcome to the stream, guys. You don't have any linear systems to stop you from watching the stream. Awesome. That is a good thing. You made cookies and you're currently chewing on them. Alright. What's up, Clorox? Welcome to the stream. It's so weird going back to this hunt, honestly. Like, I'm so used to the Sun and Moon hunts now. And, you know, last week when we went back to, when we did Full Odds Friday, it was the 1K special as well. Cookies for sale, alright. You got your flu shot, well that is good. That is good. All prepared to not get the flu now. Only $999 plus tax. That is a bargain if I ever saw one right there. I'll take one. There you go, Ryan. There you go. Buying that cookie of a lifetime right there. It's killing your arms. Oh, yeah, because, like, yeah, whatever arm you get it in, you know, it kind of, like, it gets real. You got a shot, which isn't the most pleasant thing. And then, you know, like, because of the way the vaccine works, like, yeah, it's going to be sore right there for a little bit, for sure. Chocolate and sugar. Aw, I could go for a sugar cookie right now. Throw in some M&Ms and you got a deal. Nice Zelda shirt. Well, thank you. Thank you. I will admit that I really haven't... Like, the only Zelda game I've played is Breath of the Wild, but it was a cool looking shirt, and I needed new shirts, so we got it. See you later, Clorox. Thanks for stopping by the stream. You gotta go. See you all in like 30 minutes. Alright, Ryan. Good luck on your physical. Yeah, see you in 30, I guess. You're gonna go streaming right now. You're gonna make sure no glitches. Alright. Yeah, make sure, like, there's no issues with the stream. I got you. I got you. That's generally what I spend, like, the 10 minutes up until the stream starts doing. Making sure all the, like, thumbnail, the description, and all the information about it are about the stream are correct. And then I, like, make sure the audio, and I have, like, my counter working and all that. And generally, I forget at least one thing. But, yeah, it is always good to check. What's up, Chronicles? Welcome to the stream. Your name is Ryan, remember? It is, yes, it is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I should have remembered that, Ryan. I should have remembered. You haven't been paying too much attention to your shiny ghastly hunt as of late. You've been busy with other things, but now you can try again. Awesome. Yeah, there's definitely things come up, and, like, shiny hunts generally are not the highest priority of those things, for sure. Wish you could see the streams more. Yeah, I wish you were able to stay around more. I know that schedules just don't work, unfortunately, sometimes. But yeah, it's always good having you around. I don't know why, but, like, right now, I just, like, had a thought of, like, wait, is it actually Friday? Like, I don't know why, but I completely questioned that half this week happened. I was like, this is maybe Wednesday. I don't know why. I was just so thrown off there for a second. What do you think this emoji is? I mean, on my screen, it looks like a frog. What's up, Grungy? Sorry you've been AFK basketball. It's all good, man. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, for, like, a second there, I was like, is it actually Friday? Like, has it actually been a whole week since Monday? Like, it didn't feel like it, and for a second I was just very thrown off. You're starting to sketch Bulbasaur. It took you a while to find a pen that you could use because some are gone. Well, good luck on that, Bulbasaur. I hope it goes well. Wait, but is it Wednesday? Is it Wednesday, though? I don't know. I mean, it's full odds Friday, no matter what day of the week it is. You're back. Good to see you back, Natsu. What's up, Jonathan Mora? Welcome to the stream. I'm doing well. How are you doing? I'm just hoping that we can get this shiny Charmander today. That would be awesome. When did I get the shiny Fomantis? What stream was that, guys? Like, that was... Whatever the first stream labeled Crabrawler is when that happened. I'm actually gonna check that real quick now. Pokemon or Digimon? I mean, I'm playing Pokemon. I've actually never, like, played or watched Digimon or anything. What is up, Magic Man? Welcome back to the stream. Welcome. I don't know, I just lost my train of thought and started, like, giggling there. I am tired. It is definitely the end of the week. I am tired. Hopefully we do get him today. And what is up, Mau? Welcome to the stream. Cursed, welcome back. How's it going? You missed the live streams. It's all good, man. The streams are going well. We've been catching Pokemon in Sun and Moon. Good to see you again. You can't come to lives. It's all good. I understand. And you're sick. Sorry to hear that, Mau. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better. I hope you feel better soon. Yeah, so we got Fomantis on Sunday? I want to say it was Sunday. Doing good. Still shiny hunting your Mudkip so far. You're at reset 1,853. Well, good luck, Jonathan. I hope you get that Mudkip soon. The only two Digimon you know are Agumon and Punimon. You see, I don't know any Digimon. You have 5 badges in your Fire Red. Congrats, John the Pikachu. Pokemon Red? What about Pokemon Red? That was 2 streams ago. What was 2 streams ago, Natsu? Oh, when we got the Fomantis? Any suggestions on what shiny hunt you should go for? I don't know. What game are you doing it in? And do you have any other shinies already is the big question there, Ryan. Did I play Pokemon Showdown? I'm not really a big competitive person, so I've never really gotten into it. Pokemon Red is awesome-ish. I mean, my thing with Gen 1 games is, I've said this before, people will ask, you know, oh, like, the normal questions, you know, like, what's your favorite gen? So there's also, what's your least favorite gen? Gen 1 is always my answer for least favorite, just because of the mechanics of it. Like, Kanto, great. I love Fire Red and Leafgreen. Red, Blue, like, Red, Blue, Green, Yellow, so slow and just, it's an older game that's buggy, because it's an older game. Like, you can't really blame it too much for that, but, like, you know, like, I enjoy the story, I enjoy Kanto. Obviously, I enjoyed it enough to have this game. It's just, like, going back that far mechanic-wise is just kind of frustrating at points. Haven't tried to hatch any eggs for Shiny Poplio since you got the Shiny Marie. You're stuck with Grand Theft Auto 5. I mean, I can understand that a little bit. Do I know about a website called ShinyDex? Don't know much about it. I did see Apple posted a video about it, though. Gen 1 is classic. That's all. Like, that's the one thing. Is like, it's got a nostalgia factor to it. It's the original. You have to respect it. But I also appreciate all of the improvements that have been made on top of it in every succeeding gen. Full Odds Friday. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Well, welcome to the stream, by the way, Filippo. What YouTubers do I watch? For the most part, I watch channels like, I watch like Philip DeFranco. He's one of the, like, subscribing to his channel is like one of the reasons I made a YouTube account long before I made this one. Then for the most part, his channels like Vsauce, Veritasium, Minute Physics, stuff like that. The like more educational, like kind of, oh cool, like they post a video every once in a while. I'm like, that's really interesting. And then like gaming channel wise, it's like stuff like Rooster Teeth. And then Random Tens, Apple Code, and Professor West are like the three shiny hunters that I'm subscribed to. You just finished Bulbasaur. Awesome. Awesome. You're live right now. Awesome, Snorlax. You'll start hatching eggs tomorrow. Alright, Mau. Fair enough. Fair enough. Good luck with that hunt. I hope that it goes well. You said, what? When you get the Fomantis, it was funny. Yeah, no, that was like the weirdest. It wasn't like a super excited. It was like, oh, hey, there it is. I honestly, it's because I wasn't expecting it at all. Like, it was just one of those, I really was caught off guard by this kind of shiny hunts. What's up, Thomas Hernandez? Welcome to the stream. Every day is full odds day for you. I know, I know. You should use it. It helps keep track of your shiny Pokemon using. You love it. Awesome. I'll have to check it out for sure. Because, I mean, right now, the way I keep track of them is I legitimately just have them organized by their dex number in my PC. So, yeah, I'll look into that. Day 11, this is getting really bad. I mean, how many... Do you know how many resets you have, Filippo? Or if you just not... I think you said you really weren't keeping track with this. But, yeah, I can't imagine that you're at, like, that high of a number, honestly, just because Sun and Moon is Sun and Moon with that cutscene. Game Grumps is a funny gaming channel. I have heard of them. I actually don't watch too terribly much YouTube, is the thing. Your parents will buy you Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon. You prefer Ultra Moon for your name day present. Awesome. Yeah, and then 2 friends of yours come to your house. That's really cool. Awesome, man. Jolteon Gamer, what is up? Welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. Sorry about last time with that accidental timeouts. That just was a slip of the thumb. When timing out someone else. Do I watch Flash? I do not watch it. I don't actually watch any, like, regular TV at all. I haven't watched, like, cable television in close to 4 years. Because I just haven't been interested in it. It might be at a bit less than 2K. Alright. Yeah, hopefully you get it soon, Filippo. I want you to be able to start that game. Sometimes use only sun and sometimes you double hunt. Oh, alright, alright. There you go, depends on your fingers. Fair enough. I gotcha. I gotcha. Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon? I'm getting both, and Ultra Moon is going to be the copy I use on stream, and Ultra Sun's going to be, like, my more personal copy. Like, if, let's say, I want to play while I'm on campus, or I want to, like, just play when I'm not near my computer, or I'm, like, in the car, or, like, riding with someone, and I want to play, I'll be using Sun, that way, like, nothing on the stream copy is really missed. After you got the break with the shiny Hitmonlee, don't know what to hunt after this Ghastly now, if it ever happens. I mean, it will happen at some point, Jordan. I don't know what you should hunt next, though. 40 years? I said 4 years. I said 4 years. No, I haven't been watching cable television since, like, 2 times as long as I've been alive. Yes. It happened to you. Tell me time out once. I mean, it happens. You were untimed out pretty quickly. Yeah, I said 4 years. I did indeed say 4 years. Like, yeah, it's been a while. The only TV you watch nowadays is the news. Not interested in TV series shows. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, and I can get most of the news I want to watch online. You're getting Ultra Sun the day it comes out. You doubt you'll get it on midnight release, though, since you have school that day, but the whole school day, you'll be anxious to get home so you can get it. Yeah, no, I am very excited and very glad that my morning classes got canceled, so I can actually go out to the midnight release. So, I'm going to be picking it up as soon as I can. You're hunting in the Sun and Moon and really don't care what you go for. I actually really enjoyed the Fomantis hunt. Like, that was actually a really straightforward hunt if you do it in the specific patch of grass I was doing it in, because the levels are low enough. Don't remember what day it was, but you mixed up your name and it was funny and you didn't really care. I do remember that happening, yeah. I do remember that. I don't remember exactly when it happened. Well, do a Let's Play of Ultra Sun and Moon or live stream. I will be doing, like, a live stream playthrough of Ultra Moon. So I hope to be able to get that set up so that, like, I can get my copy of it, get back to my apartment, and within, like, an hour or so, be up and streaming for a while. Like, and then I'm not gonna be playing through the whole game in one sitting. But, like, throughout that week, the streams will probably be longer than normal. Longer than the usual streams, and we'll be actually trying to make our way all the way through Ultra Moon. You'll get Ultra Moon a few days or weeks later. Yeah, no, like, I'm gonna try to pick both of them up. That way I have, like, the copy I can take with me to class or something, as well as I have, you know, the one I want to stream with that night. It sounded like 40. No, yeah, it was 4 now, too. It was 4. Got another shiny Zigzagoon. 7 shinies showing up. I'm sorry, Jonathan. I hope you can get that Mudkip soon. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon just released in the Echo. What? They haven't come out yet. Or the eShop. eShop, I think is what you said earlier. You can download them, but you can't open them until next Friday, I believe is what the case is there. Yeah, they're in the eShop, and you can, like, preload them. So that when it comes out for you, so, like, at midnight on the 17th, you don't have to spend, like, 30 minutes to an hour downloading the game. You can just boot it up, which is actually really cool. I just prefer owning games in physical copies for anything except computer games. Be right back. See you in a bit, Mau Mau. It is, but you can't play it until next week, yeah. Some people have the Game of Sun and Moon. Yeah, they had review copies as well as because you can preload them. There are people who are able to preload it and then, like, just bypass the whole security and, like, the stuff to prevent you from playing it early. So yeah, that's why, like, that's the specific reason for, like, down in the description there's a line, like, no spoilers. And it's not really even, like, you know, for, like, the stuff that Nintendo's released. Like, they had, like, you know, the official Pokemon channel on YouTube released, like, the final thing before, the final video for before, like, Sun and Moon comes out next week. And, you know, stuff like that is still, like, spoilery, but it's not spoilers to the level of, like, the leaks that were coming out for the past few days. They'll be released on the 17th. Yes, Mau. They will be released next Friday. Vincent Benjamin, what is up? Welcome to the stream. That means it will be a week or two later that it arrives in Greece. Really? I thought they did, like... I thought it was, like, worldwide they do it now, so, like, it releases everywhere at once. Or is it, like... Or is that just, like, North America that got added to that? Hope this Charmander isn't like Treecko. I hope it's not too. I hope it is. I hope it ends up happening a lot more quickly than Treecko did as well. Hasn't it been around 1 year exact since Sun and Moon came out? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, because it was like the week before Thanksgiving last year. And it's the week before Thanksgiving this year. At least in terms of, like, an American holiday is, like, the landmark I have for it. But yeah, it was, like, around the middle of November last year as well. So Sun and Moon have been out, I actually think they came out on the 18th. And these are coming out on the 17th. So it'll be, like, 1 day less than a year. I don't know, hope it'll be worldwide. I believe it's worldwide. I'm not 100% sure, though. I know Japan. I know that the 17th is the earliest that the game comes out anywhere. And with the internet now, it's pretty much, like, a worldwide release, I feel. You got a shiny Sandygast today. Awesome, Chronicles. Congrats. Got the shiny Treecko. We did Jolteon on Gamer. We did. We got that, middle of September. It took 9,300 encounters, which was kind of crazy. But we did get it. Unfortunately, it happened not on YouTube. The problem was, like, I actually got banned from YouTube, like, the day before we got it. So I ended up streaming on Twitch the next day. And we got it there in, like, 12 encounters or something. Which I was mildly upset about, but, you know, things happen. And you're back. Welcome back, Vincent. It came out on the 23rd. Maybe... I don't know. I thought it came out on the 18th or something, because I remember downloading the demo on, like, October 18th. And, yeah, so... I don't know. You're already getting Christmas ads here. Nothing for Thanksgiving. I mean, there really aren't ads for Thanksgiving. Like, if you get, like, the ads that would be, like, appropriate around Thanksgiving would basically be for, like, grocery stores, which I feel like a lot of people get anyways. I don't know. Sadly, it's to leave the stream. It's all good, Chronicles. It was good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again soon. What is up, Super Jose? Welcome to the stream. Sun and Moon came out on the 17th. Oh, so it's been, like, perfectly a year, then. That's actually kind of awesome. Finish the Bulbasaur line. You think you should draw all the Pokemon first, then color them? That would work. That'd probably work. That way you can get all the outlines and, like, then work on the coloring and stuff. I see ya. Jaguar Voodoo, what is up? Welcome to the stream. I'm doing well. How about you? So after this Charmander, no more Leafgreen streams. No. Leafgreen, I will be playing Leafgreen on my own. Like, I won't be streaming it or anything, but... Oh, excuse me. But there will be more hunts along the way because we'll have all the legendary birds. We'll have Mewtwo. We'll have a bunch of legendary hunts in this game. I'm just not going to be streaming or recording the actual gameplay because the cartridge is in Japanese, and for most people that would be a little bit like frustrating or boring. One of the two. Like it wouldn't be too interesting because like I wouldn't be able to read everything out and translate it for people. What's up, Kelly Paris? Welcome to the stream. You know what? You think some of your neighbors have never taken down their Christmas lights from last year? I mean, if they like blend in with the house, then you know why not just leave them up? It came out on the 18th, so it can be released on a Friday, and came out on the 23rd in Europe. Oh, so it did come out later in Europe. Then maybe that'll be the case again. Very good. That is good to hear, Jaguar Voodoo. Came out on the 18th in America and 23rd in Europe. Okay, okay. Alright, I got you guys. Yeah, I knew it was the 18th. I knew it was the 18th. Like, because I remember downloading the demo and being like, I got the demo release date confused with the actual Sun and Moon release date and was like, oh, Pokemon comes out tomorrow, and turns out it wasn't for like another month, but I was still like super excited when the demo came out. I was like, yeah, October 18th, I guess that's the day. Wasn't. I was off by a month. Yeah, so I remember that. I didn't know that it came out a week later in Europe, though. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon will kind of be like Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. It's just that you get more Pokemon in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon games. Kind of. From everything that's been revealed, there's, like, to be vague and not really... There'll be a lot more post-game, or there'll be a different kind of post-game, as well as a lot of the closer to end, like, mid to end game story is going to be a lot different. I don't imagine the beginning... Like, I'm just speculating. This is me not having seen most of the information that's come out. I'm not expecting most of the, like, start of the game to be too different. So, I'm expecting, like, the first half, like, the first two islands, I'm expecting to be fairly similar to what they are now. Different dialogue and stuff, but nothing, like, major. But then once we start getting to the third and fourth islands, I would assume that that's where things are going to take a very different path from the first games. Didn't see your message before, and Ian just said it. Like, yeah, like I don't know the timing. Like, I'm never really sure. Like, you guys have heard my messages before you send one, or hear my responses before you send like other things sometimes, just because of like the amount of delay there is, and because I don't hear the audio from myself talking, so I just see my mouth moving, and it may be talking about something else entirely. There'll also be a lot of new stuff. Yeah, there will definitely be a lot of new stuff in the games. Like I said, a lot of that, like a lot of what you mentioned is more like, you know, mid to end game and post game. USUM will be a worldwide release. Okay, so it is actually worldwide. Alright, that's awesome. That is good for the people in Europe. Be right back, seeing a bit, Loot. Almost every recent Pokemon game has been released around this time. Yeah, spoiler-free zone. Spoiler-free zone, indeed. But stuff like Rainbow Rocket's been out for a while. When I said like no spoilers, I kind of mean, granted it's kind of vague there. I will admit it's more like the stuff that kind of came out with the leaks. You know, like the stuff that Nintendo hasn't intended for people to see yet. A lot. There will be a lot of new stuff with the new games. I am very excited personally. Like, I can't wait. I can't wait. It's interesting how they did it too. It is like you wish they didn't. Okay, fair enough. Like, I don't think it's like actually brought back as much as they just kind of took the name, which at the same time may just be kind of meh in its own right. You have a question. Sequels of Pokemon games take place 1 year after the events of the prequel, right? I mean, they don't really give the time span on it. Like, they're just released to us later. I don't think they, like, ever really specifically give a time span. Also, yeah, I don't know. The newly discovered Pokemon thing's always kind of weird, but I just kind of accept it because it means I get more Pokemon for my decks. What's up, Brian Taylor? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, like the whole, what was it, like over 400 new Pokemon added to it, which I'm assuming means enough to complete the national dex. So I'm hoping for a national dex back in the games. Yeah, like that'll be exciting. I'm really, really excited to see how close to a full like living national dex I can get in Gen 7 alone. You have the game. Like you have the new games. Awesome, awesome. I know they can be preloaded, which is really cool. New question, why do I have the Japanese version? Because I lost my English copy of Fire Red, and I was at a convention, and there was a booth selling games, and I found a complete in-box Japanese Leafgreen for, like, fairly cheap. So I was like, I'm buying that. And I bought it. And, like, it wasn't sealed in-box or anything. I didn't, like, wasn't that crazy to open that. But, like, it was already open, but it was, like, all put back in the box, all the manuals and stuff. So, like, okay, that's awesome. And it gave me a copy of Gen 1 remakes to play again, so I was like, okay. So I got it. And that's why we have the Japanese version. If I did still have my copy of Fire Red, we would most likely be doing this in Fire Red. However, since I can't find that copy, this is the only, you know, Kanto remake that I have to play. A new rare Pokemon is called Gullible. Nothing except the name of the Pokemon is known. I don't know. That seems fishy. Exactly. Exactly. There you go. Sounds like a prank. I'm not sure. I'm inclined to believe it, Jordan. I don't know. No, but yeah, definitely. It's obviously a joke. It's attack your dog. I'm assuming you mean walk your dog? Kind of hope there isn't a national dex. You want it so you can see all the mons, and you don't want it to the complete national dex to get the charm. That is my one concern with it, is how much extra time am I gonna have to spend catching Pokemon to complete the national dex to get the shiny charm now? Because that's part of the reason why I got into shiny hunting with Sun and Moon, is because the barrier to entry was significantly lower for getting the shiny charm than it has been in the past. Like, I was able to get almost all of the Pokemon by myself. And if not by myself, like, or I was able to get almost all the Pokemon by myself, except for, like, version exclusives. So for that, like, trade them over to someone's copy of Moon, evolved it, and then traded it back, or, like, caught it in Moon and just traded them my Sun exclusives and stuff like that. Good night, everyone. Good luck with your Charmander. We'll see you later, Mau Mau. Sorry for not being able to stay too long, but you're tired. It's all good, man. It's all good. And like you said, you're sick, so I understand having to get some sleep, man. How many times do we get McAfee ads? I don't ever get those. You're back. Welcome back, Jolteon Gamer. You're AFK. It's all good. Catching them all now. Catching them all, man, nowadays must be nearly impossible without help. Because of all the version exclusives, yeah. Like, it took me... I got the game the day it came out. I was already, like, playing it non-stop even before I started shiny hunting. And it took me, like, 50 hours of playtime, probably, if I were to guess, to get every Pokemon I could without the assistance of someone who had Moon. Well, welcome back, Loot. But we also have a Pokemon named Seal, Mr. Mime, and Grubbin. Like, I mean, Gullywall almost could be an actual Pokemon name. Like, I would believe that. I could believe that if Game Freak released on any day that wasn't April 1st. I would, like, straight up believe it. Andrew Nadal, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Use GTS a lot to complete your decks. It makes it really easy, just tedious. That's why, like, I like catching them all on my own for sure, and it, like, makes it a little bit less, you know, tedious compared to, like, just trying to find someone who has that one Pokemon you need on Wonder Trade. They always tab you out of your games wanting you to buy their antivirus software. Oh, so you have, like, a free version of it on your computer or something? Yeah, that's why, like I have like, obviously, antivirus is a good thing to have, but, like, yeah, sometimes stuff like McAfee and Norton and those are just, like, frustrating. What's up, Inkling, Vaito? Welcome to the stream. Finish the Charmander line, awesome. Did we get the shiny Crabrawler? We didn't, we have not yet, Jolteon Gamer. It is still on my 3DS cap card. It's just, because these streams started out with Gen 3 hunts and a lot of them, I like to keep doing them, because I know a lot of people who tune into these streams really, really like the older Gen stuff, and that's part of why they watch the stream. So, like, I enjoy it too. So we have our Fridays, our Full Odds Fridays, where we hunt for, where we go back and, generally right now it's playing in Gen 3, but Gen 4 and 2, I guess, could also be included in this later on. But yeah, so we still have Crabrawler. We will be back hunting, hopefully finding, finally, Crabrawler tomorrow, because I really, really want to move on to this Jangmo-o hunt. Gully Bowl sounds weird, like a joke. I mean, in this case it is a joke, but, like, I could legitimately see Gully Ball being the name of a Pokemon. It's been over 20 years now, so how many more ideas can they have? You would be surprised. Like, I mean, a lot of the stuff that they released with Sun and Moon, I thought, was actually really original and cool. Some of that actually being things like Minior was really cool. I know Alolan Executor has kind of, people are like, oh, it's been teased for forever, and I honestly would believe that it has been teased for forever, since, like, what, I think it was Nintendo 64 days even. Gullible, the gullible Pokemon, has a low IQ and high trust level, so it often gets lured no trap spray. Like, that would actually be really cool. I would actually think that was a cool Pokemon. If that is the Pokedex entry, like, that would be actually kind of cool. I would enjoy that Pokemon. As the Pokedex would. I mean, I kind of tried, but I kind of forget how the Pokedex sounds. It's been so long since I've seen anything. Ryan Taylor, I should do a shiny trade. I don't have any shinies to trade away on newer games right now. We do have some Poochyenas that need to be moved up from Emerald to the newer games, which now that I actually have a game in each gen up through that line, should be able to happen at some point. But unfortunately, still, like, those are a little bit of ways away from being traded. Left for a bit to take out the dog, but now you're back for the hunt. Alright, Neko, welcome back to the stream. What would it look like? I'm not sure. OP kills it, plays. Can I shiny hunt Eevee? I've already actually caught all the evolutions. If we find Charmander today, which I'm honestly not sure we're gonna do, but if we find it today, I will show, like, in depth all of my, I will switch over to my 3DS cap card, which is literally just a couple buttons, so it wouldn't take too long. And we will look at our, we'll look at the, like, decks that I have right now and how many I've completed. But I do have all of the evolutions and a shiny Eevee, so unfortunately, like, it's not really a hunt that I want to do again. I did that off stream, I know. Like, I did it before I even started streaming is the thing. What's my favorite Pokemon in Sun and Moon? Rowlet. I keep hitting the nickname thing. What would it look like? I'm not sure what it would look like, Jordan. Please draw this Fakemon. Someone that, like, actually has artistic talent, please draw that. Like, come up with it. That'd actually be pretty cool, I think. Like another Slowpoke. I imagine it almost looking like a Gulpin. Like, cause Gully Ball. Like, I don't know. I imagine, like, a squishy, kind of like slime ball type thing for some reason. Pascal Lucente, what is up? Welcome to the stream. You found your shiny Charmander on Fire Red 2 months ago. And it took a year. Well, congrats, man. Congrats on finding it. However, try to keep the chat PG. Comments do get removed for that. Like, it's nothing against you, it's just I try to keep the chat, you know, family friendly and stuff. You want to see more Gen 3 hunts twice a week would be good. Maybe, we'll see. We'll see. I know next week, obviously, I'm kind of breaking all form. I'll probably move, like, Gen 3 a day earlier. The thing right now is, Emerald's in that weird spot of only catching Poochyenas. Like, legitimately right now, we can only catch Poochyenas. So maybe, it's just, like, having Leafgreen, like, with where we are in Leafgreen, I don't know, like, this stream really gets tedious after a while. Like, SOS chaining is so entertaining to me compared to soft resetting. Even though soft resetting is, like, enjoyable when I'm doing the stream and stuff, like, SOS chaining, I'm, like, always super hyped to do it, which is why I want to do it, like, you know, pretty much every day. But yeah, so we'll see, because USUM's obviously throwing off Full Odds Friday next week. It'll be probably on Thursday. That way we can still do it, we can still get some Gen 3 in before I just immediately dive headfirst into playing USUM. That's a spirit, honestly not sure if we can get this shiny either. Hey, I mean, we're gonna keep going for it until we get it. It may take several weeks, but we will try to get it. All the Ultra Beasts are shiny locked. You know, I guess, like, there have been rumors. So we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see next week. Pokemon Master, later we should go to X and Y and see how hard it is then. Oh, like shiny hunting? At some point, yeah. I mean, it's an option. I have all of the Gen 6 games. We can do that. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Pokemon Master. Read your comment above the other one. I kind of think you should do Gen 3 hunts on Thursday and Friday for Full Odds Friday and Thursday for Throwback Thursday. I was thinking like 3rd Gen Thursday or something. I don't know. But yeah, I definitely thought about that when I was trying to decide between the 2 days is which one I should do. But Full Odds Friday lends itself more to I can also do Gen like 4 and 5 with that as opposed to like my 3rd Gen Thursday thing. But yeah, like I said, I know like the reason we're still doing these hunts is because I know a lot of you guys like joined these streams because I was doing Gen 3 hunts when not many other people were. So like I get that. So I definitely want to stick to that some. And we'll see, because like I said, USUM's gonna throw a wrench in the whole schedule already, and then once we come out of that, once we get through the actual playthrough there, it'll probably be a week. It'll probably be a week or so, and then we'll like nail down a new schedule that we're gonna stick to and just see how it goes. You gotta go to school. We'll see you later, Jolteon Gamer. I hope school goes well for you. What if I play on the Switch randomly on stream? That would be fun, but I don't have a capture card for my Switch. See you later, Pokemon Master. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Or are you saying goodbye to someone else? Oh, I think you're saying goodbye to someone else. Finish the starters and their evolution lines. Awesome. Yeah, see you later, Jolteon Gamer. Some people have school on Saturdays. This is your redemption for the other Eevee taking 750 encounters. Did you just get one, Tony? Congrats on shiny Eevee. Yeah, hopefully. I wanna see that. I wanna see that. How many encounters did it take? Kelly Perez, what is up? Welcome back to the stream. Read above. Did I miss again? Did I miss it again? Shiny Eevee on 27 encounters! Awesome! Congrats, Tony. Congrats. Nice. That is awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, no, like, I've been bouncing back and forth in the chat, like, because I keep missing things. Like, the chat's actually moving fairly fast today, and this is one of those days that I'm being very, very rambly. So I'm missing a lot of messages, and I'm trying to go back and read them. You encountered a shiny Nidoran male on Pokemon X 1 year ago. First encounter, you're not lying. I mean, I believe you. I have no reason not to believe you. Congrats. Congrats, Inkling. Shiny Mew. Nice. Did you, where'd you get that? Because I guess it is technically possible to hunt for if you, like, hack in the event in Gen 3. Pokemon Ultra Sun, but like those games aren't playable yet. Everyone in their easier odds, but we are hunting at full original odds. Yep, odds have gotten better, and they've, starting with Gen 4, they started giving us like actual ways to make odds better. And here we are, sitting in Gen 3, still trying to get them. It's calling for help. Thank gosh it wasn't another shiny. That is like, that's one of those things that like, I simultaneously want to happen and don't want to happen. Like, you know, like that would just be awful. Like it's like, oh, that's really cool. How lucky can you possibly be? You get 2 shinies on screen at once. But, you have to KO one of them. Rocket Racer 77, what is up? Welcome to the stream. What happens when that happens? You have to decide. You have to sit there, contemplate life for a bit, and then KO a shiny. Go to Australia and get Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Why? So the day starts earlier? That's nothing, but again, you don't hunt, so probably won't understand. Like, it's one of those things where, like, you're trying to find a shiny, and no one, especially not shiny hunters, like, don't want to KO a shiny. Like, that's the whole point, is to catch it. And you just work to find the shiny. So it's just, like, instinctively, you don't want to knock it out. Because, like, it's super rare. It's like, the goal is to find it. But then, like, you have to KO it, because you don't have another option. Like, if you don't KO it, you can't catch the other one. Like, it's just one of those... Like, at the end of the day, it's, like, a really non-problem to have. You know, oh no, I have to knock out the shiny to catch a shiny. But it's still just one of those things that's like, what are the odds of that happening? The odds are just insane of that happening. You caught it. Awesome, Tony. Awesome. A question for everyone. What was the first shiny? What was your first shiny, and what game did you find it in? I believe yours was either Mesprit or Golbat and Pearl. So my first shiny was a shiny Ditto in Pokemon Sun. Because I wanted to breed for a shiny Rowlet, but I was unaware of how, like, actually breeding for shinies worked. So I didn't know about Masuda method, and just in my head was like, maybe if I get a shiny Ditto, the shiny parent will make it more likely that the offspring is shiny. Not the case. Hasn't been the case since Gen 2. But, oh well. Went for it anyways. And I got a shiny Ditto out of it. And that's like, I instantly just was like hooked on shiny hunting after that. Because SOSing was so fun. Even though it took like several hours, and I was like, how long is this going to take? As soon as I got the shiny, I was like, yep, nope, I'm doing this more. You encountered a Rattata, but didn't catch it in Soul Silver a long time ago. Oh no, why were you like unable to catch it? Like, do you not have Pokeballs or something? We were playing as 10 years old. Apparently it's too confusing to just aim for one. Yeah. I guess it, but they're like, oh, the Pokeballs don't have enough accuracy. It's like, but I'm throwing it. I should be able to catch it. Your first shiny was a shiny Lillipup in Pokemon Black and used it on your team. Then you lost a save file. Oh no. Your first shiny was a shiny Magikarp in Oras. You were fishing for a Feebas. Well, hey. It might not have been the rare fish you were looking for, but it was a rare fish. Your first shiny in Sun and Moon was a Ditto too. And that's when you first started shiny hunting. Awesome, Natsu. There we go. You're gonna go places. You're gonna have at least like 100 shinies by the end of the year. Didn't know what it was. Ah, I gotcha. I gotcha. Like, it just looks different. It's like, maybe in this game they did look different. Because that's what I feel like. If I did see a shiny before, I feel like that's what I feel like that's what my reaction was. Just like, knock it out. Because I'm like, oh, cool. But I already have one of these, so oh well. Or I just didn't want one of them, so oh well, and just knock it out. I feel like that's what I would have done. What should you name it? That Eevee? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. What should Tony name this Eevee, guys? What do you plan on evolving it into, Tony? At least it was shiny. Oh, that's the point. There you go. What color is shiny Eevee again? It's like fairly white. Like, it pretty much became silver. Like a very, very light silver. Snowball, name it Snowball. Snowball's actually kind of a cool name. And Chase Stone, what is up? Welcome back to the stream. Think Sylveon. Okay. Okay. So it's gonna be blue with like pink accents on like, you know, mainly white. Steve. Just name it Steve. Doesn't matter. Steve the Sylveon. Sylveon shiny color then? So, Sylveon shiny color is basically swap all of the pink and blue with itself. So like, any part that was pink on Sylveon is blue, and any part that was blue is pink. Which I actually think is kind of a really cool shiny. You named your first shiny Eevee Snowball. Oh, so you already have one named Snowball. I guess that name is out of the question then. Name it when you decide what to evolve it into. Well, it looks like he's evolving it into Sylveon. It is a good name for Eevee, but yeah, once you evolve it, Snowball kind of doesn't work with like any of them anymore. Except Glaceon. Your first was a Charmander. Awesome, Kelly. You wish fairies from Zelda had a name, so you would name it something like that. Oh, like you wish they had it so you could name fairy types after them. I gotcha. If you have a shiny charm, it will increase the chances of getting a shiny from an egg. Yes, it will. What is up, Grand Plasma? Welcome back to the stream. It has been a while. Houndor, Roblox Gamer, welcome to the stream as well. You're not a shopping center. Well, welcome back, welcome back, Batman Man. It's a boy. Alright. Alright. Alright, guys. Gotta think of some names for Tony's future Sylveon here. Why are most of your shinies boys? I don't know. I don't know. It'd be interesting for me to like look through and see out of all of mine like how like all the stats kind of split. You have no idea now. Who's gonna play the Alola Pokedex and have some Pokemon for you to see? I mean, I have it all. It's just, unfortunately, I can't, like, do anything with my copy of Sun right now. Because I'm in the middle of a hunt for the streams. So I, like, can't leave that without breaking the chain, unfortunately. Name the Sylveon Tsubasa. You already said Ribbons. I mean, I read Ribbons from... I thought I read you saying Ribbons. What's up, Jamin? Welcome back to the stream. Name the Sylveon Candy. Kind of like Ribbons. I kind of like it too. You didn't say it out loud, so you know if I read it. I thought I said it out loud. Oh well. Oh well. Still no shiny. I know. Still no shiny Charmander. Blaze Eevee, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Your first shiny was a Weedle in Pokemon Soul Silver. It was the first Pokemon you caught in Pokemon Soul Silver 2 and became your second strongest and transferred to your copy of Y, and you lost it because of your Y copy. Oh no. I'm so sorry to hear that. It was stolen. Oh, that's awful, man. I'm so sorry to hear that. That is kind of awesome. Like the first Pokemon you caught, aside from your starter, was a shiny. This Horde encounter thing is going forever. Yeah, the thing with Horde encounters is, like, they don't actually increase your odds at all. You just encounter things 5 times as fast. You're naming it ribbons, alright, Tony. Alright. Now to evolve into Sylveon. That shouldn't be too hard, though. That shouldn't be too hard. You just gotta... What, does it have to have a fairy type move on it? I think Cerebi says that, as well as you need the, you need to have, like, enough affection with it, which is really easy to get. I remember the shiny Oddish Horde and kind of thing you were doing. You didn't find it yet. I do remember. Yeah, so good luck, Jamin. I hope you find it soon. Because, yeah, like I said, though, like, the thing is, when you're doing Horde encounters, it's just, it's 5 full odds encounters. It's not like, you know, it's not like it chains up or anything. It's just you're getting 5 times as many encounters. You're saying 4,501. We'll see, Loop. We will see. I'm not actually sure how far we'll get tonight. We still have an hour left, so, I completely forget how long these encounters normally take. It needs a fairy type move and basically fill its heart meter. I don't even know if you have to... Yeah, I mean, max affection is not too hard to do, especially in Pokemon Refresh, so... Maxing it out's not too bad. It has a fairy type move. Yeah, they all Eevees have baby doll eyes, I believe. A shiny Ralts! Awesome, Kelly! Awesome! I wish I had a shiny Ralts. I tried. And then I just ended up with a bunch of Poochyenas. But we tried. We tried for a Ralts. I'll probably try for it again in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, or if it's available in Ultra Sun Ultra Moon, which would be really cool. You gotta go. We'll see you later, Pokemon Master. Thanks for stopping by the stream. I hope to see you again soon. What new type do I want in Pokemon? I honestly can't think of another type that wouldn't already be available in the game some way. You're stomping on your decks. You're stomping your decks on Pidgeot. Your arm is kind of tired. I feel you, Latias. You've been doing that for what, almost an hour now. So I can see you taking a break. Got a question. What's my favorite Eevee evolution? That would be Umbreon. Umbreon, especially shiny Umbreon. Does the Shiny Charm affect Horde Hunts? Yes, the Shiny Charm affects it. The same way Shiny Hunt or the Shiny Charm affects everything except for like gift Pokemon. Type Null's the gift Pokemon, so like even if you don't even need the Shiny Charm when you get up to Gladion to get it, because it's not going to increase any odds. But like, yeah, with Horde Hunts, the Shiny Charm helps, but Horde Hunting in and of itself doesn't increase your odds. It just gives you 5 times as many encounters at once. I thought you were talking about someone else. No, yeah, it was just, yeah, no, we're, yeah, with the Shiny Charm just increases odds with any wild Pokemon encounter. Or the shiny odds with any wild Pokemon encounter, yeah. We'll see you later. See you later, Pokemon Master. Your friend, you'll, send friend code when you get a 2DS XL and we can trade battle. Hey, I mean, there are definitely people in the chat that would be interested in that. I still need to figure out what my friend code even is on my, capture card, 3DS. But see you later, Pokemon Master. So what are the odds for Horde Hunts? For each individual Pokemon in a Horde Hunt, going off full odds. So if we were to take full odds of, you know, Gen 6, if we were to take, we're going to go with Gen 6, because that's what Horde Hunting is. If we take those odds, you would have odds for each individual Pokemon of 1 in 4,096. But you're encountering 5 of them at once. So it basically acts as 5 in 4,096. You have five chances of getting it each time. So depending on, if you count one Horde as one encounter, then your odds quintupled, I guess. But if you do what I do and you count 5 encounters for every Horde encounter, your odds don't increase at all, you just encounter faster. It's like having multiple DSs on at the same time. It doesn't increase odds. It doesn't increase odds per encounter. It just increases the number of encounters. Inkspresso CA, thank you for the sub. How would the Shiny Charm affect it? The Shiny Charm affects every individual wild encounter by increasing the chances of it being shiny. So, in So for each individual Pokemon in that encounter, each one has increased odds. So that's how horde hunting works. Anthony Robletos, welcome to the stream. 4,420, we will get it. We'll see. We're really close to that one. Here was being like, no, I don't want to hold the pen with my hand. That's how tired you are. I feel ya. I have those days. What's the blue plush? What blue plush is that in the background? That is a Hatsune Miku plush. Bless you. That was quite the sneeze, I know. Miku, yeah. It's been back there for a while. It just somehow moved up to the front. It just moved up to the front there, slowly. Alright, Anthony, you said this would be the encounter. I'm trusting you, man. I'm trusting you. The Feast, what is up? Welcome back to the stream. A shiny Pikachu. I have one of those. I actually kind of feel about it, honestly. It's not the most, like, different shiny. Pichu is worse. Gengar is way worse. Happiny is way worse. But like Pikachu, just it doesn't change a lot. I wish it would have like changed the cheeks or something. Scratch Cat Meow, what is up? Welcome to the stream. You're shiny hunting a Rufflet by SOS method. Good luck. I hope you get it. If it is, we must name it Blaze. Well, unfortunately, it wasn't it. 4425 for you. We will see. We will see, Natsu. Maybe 4480. You never know. It could be any one of these encounters at this point. But our odds are still 1 in 8,192, so it could be a while. Four, 4, 4, 4. I guess we'll get to that one. We'll get the 4 4s today. Was it 4422? When we get a second shiny? What do you mean a second shiny? You're curious about my accent change while talking Japanese. I mean, well, the sounds are different when, like, you really do have to, like, kind of change how you're talking if you start, like, talking in Japanese. Which is really difficult to do if I'm trying to say, like, one word in English. Or, like, one word in Japanese in an English sentence. Like, I just butcher it because it's like, so hard to just switch for one word and then switch back. 6666, that's a ways off. That's a ways off. 4,500, we will see. Munch, what is up, man? Welcome back to the stream. You're actually close to that number. Yeah, it can take a while. I didn't even look at that one. Slipping. I'm slipping, guys. This is why I kind of pushed back the soft reset hunts like this. Because if I do them like super often, I start to just like get into a mode where I like just automatically muscle memory hit everything. And I noticed that for the few weeks that we did Charmander without Treecko, was that like it was really tough. It was really tough to like make sure I was actually checking every time, because this is so much more repetitive, even though obviously Treecko's fairly repetitive too. It at least had sound cues for shinies. But this one doesn't, so it's like really tough, and that's kind of why having this being like 1 day a week, where it's like I don't just fall into the rhythm of it, is kind of nice. Now you need to level up the Eevee. That shouldn't be too hard though. At this point, you want this shiny Ghastly to appear on a joke number like 7331 or 9001. Like at this point, when you're this far in, and it's just like, it could take forever, honestly. Just show up on a fun number. I think you're in the acceptance stage of shiny hunting now. Shiny hunting has all the same stages as dealing with grief. I can see that though. I can see that now. I can see that. It's just like you, at some point you're like, well, it's not a shiny. Okay. Like, it's not gonna be shinies. But if I keep going, eventually it will be. Like, it's once you've gone through all of the stages and have just accepted that you're resetting, like, like all these resets are futile, that eventually, at that point, that's when it'll show up. You know, it took me 2.5 months to get Treecko. Or not even to get Treecko, just to get Zigzagoon to show up as a shiny. To get any kind of shiny. It took months. You've been in denial for some time now. I'm glad to see you've moved on to the next stage then. When you're shiny hunting and have the feeling the encounter wasn't shiny, I mean, that happens fairly often. It's just kind of like, there are ones that you feel like it's not going to be this one. But there are also, like, on the flip side, there are the times where you're like, I feel it, this one's going to be it. And then it just isn't. You're now on 1 month for this Ghastly. What I do if I reach 10,000, like 10,000 encounters, that would be a new record for me. I would like to avoid setting that record. I will stick with 9,300 as my highest shiny hunt in terms of encounters. Like, that's about where I want to leave it. But, you know, if it happens, it happens. If we got that far with something that we had been hunting fairly regularly, I feel like that's the point I would take a break with it. But yeah, for the most part, I'd just, it'd be whatever. Oh, 10,000 subs. I don't know, honestly. I don't know. I'm still in a little bit of disbelief that I hit 1,000. And that was, like, weeks ago at this point. But it's still like, wow, I hit 1,000 subs. That's a lot of people. So it'll just be like 10 times a lot of people. How many years I got left for college? If I don't do anything that extends the time I'm here, I'm in my junior year, and I plan to be here for 4 years. But, so like not 4 more, but like next year would be my senior year. So I guess like a year and a half is the way to word that. I don't know why I worded that so weirdly. Raymond AZ, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Eevee Alpha, welcome as well. And new sub, well thank you. Thank you, I appreciate it. You have 1,600 on Instagram, you're popular than Ian. I, like, don't even use Instagram. Like, it's just not my thing. I don't really use a lot of social media. Like, I have it. Like, I have a lot of them, but, like, I just don't use them at all. Gotta go, good luck, well, thank you, Eevee Alpha. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Hope to see you again soon. Who uses Instagram anymore? I mean, there are a lot of people. What's up, Tyler Bees? Welcome back to the stream. It's your boy Bees. What is up, man? What is up? Sotos Rizos, what is up, man? Welcome back to the stream. It has been a while. You're here after a school party. Hope you get the shiny soon. Going to bed. Well, it was good to see you, man. Yeah, hopefully we can get the shiny soon. You're saying 4,440. We'll see, Anthony. We'll see. What's up, Shaman? Welcome to the stream. Still going for the 4/4s. We'll see. We will see. For the living decks, am I going to need 5 Charmanders for both Megas, or do you not count Megas? I wouldn't count Megas because it's what they would get stored as in the PC. So, you know, like EVs, I caught 9 EVs, shiny EVs, so I could have each evolution and like a normal non-evolved EV. But then there are things like Oricorio, where there are 4 forms of Oricorio. I will catch 4 of those. I haven't caught any Minior. I don't know if I'll do it. It would kind of be weird to do it, but technically, shiny Miniors still have their like original color, like set as their value, and they show up in the PC as that color. So I could go for like 7 of those if I was really crazy. But yeah, like Megas are in the same situation as like a school form. Wishiwashi is another form, so I could catch like 2, but it doesn't store in the PC as school form. And since yeah, Megas don't store in the PC that way, I wouldn't end up catching more to do that. Maybe 4,500 or 4,550. We'll see. We'll see. We've got like 30 minutes left, so I don't know how many we'll actually get in. $9,123. I hope that doesn't happen. That's a big number. You said 4,500 as well. Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to take 9,000. Please let this hunt be under odds. Let this hunt technically be a lucky hunt. Eevee is evolving. Awesome. Awesome. You're nearly at 6,300. 9 away. Well, I hope you get the shiny soon, Jordan. Aquaray, Shiny Hunter, what is up? Soon, Skywalker. Soon. Hopefully soon. What would I do if the starter glitches and became a legendary? I would wonder how the heck that happened. I would be worried that the save would be messed up then. You need a Slowking for your full decks. That shouldn't be too hard to get. If I'm assuming you're talking Sun and Moon, you can find Hariyama's carrying the Kingstone in Pony Gauntlet, or in Pony Plains. Which actually, yeah, it's a fairly low encounter, but like, or a fairly low chance of encountering the right one and then having the item, but like, it's a good way to get it. You need a King's Rock. Yeah, they're not too hard to get, though. They're not too hard to get. You can buy them with battle points, but those are just a pain to get. Mainly because I don't do competitive stuff. It's not King's Rock anymore, it is King's Rock. Am I gonna get every pattern of Vivillon shiny? That would be a rough one. Like, see, the only things I've done so far are Gen 7 stuff, like things I can catch in Gen 7. Because I got into shiny hunting with Sun. So that's all I've done so far, aside from these hunts in Emerald and Leafgreen. So I haven't really thought about Pokemon like Vivillon, where there's so many different combos. a lot of them I could see myself doing, like the ones that I can just like get normally, but there are a lot of them that are either, I guess you couldn't get shiny, or you really can't get any more at all. Like I said now, so you can actually get it, some of the wild Pokemon in front of that carry it, so you can actually get them to give it to you. If you have, like, an Executor with Frisk and Thief, like the ability Frisk and Thief, you can see if they have an item, and it'll tell you what that item is, and then you can, like, use Thief to take it from them. You have no idea where to get a King's Rock in later gens. I forget where I got my first one. I think there's, like, a random item one as somewhere that you can use to evolve something. I needed to evolve I evolved my Slowking with it. And I needed to evolve a Politoed with it. And so that's why I had to go and frisk one off of a Hariyama. Godzilla King, what is up? Welcome to the stream. There are 2 Pavilion patterns you can't get shiny. Alright. Yeah, I knew there was at least 1 or 2. You're stopping for now? Fair enough. Fair enough. It wasn't a 6300 though. Ah. Darn. Would I have a high chance of getting a shiny Pokemon, or if Pokemon were real? Like, increase my odds of getting shinies versus, like, having actual Pokemon in real life? I mean, I feel like I'm okay with my odds for shinies as they stand. You went from 5,900 to 6,300. That's actually a pretty good amount of encounters. And no, it wasn't on 4444, unfortunately. I'm gonna fail the shiny. I hope not. I hope not. I am nervous. This is one of the few that I feel like I really could do it with. Just because the color change isn't that dramatic, as well as there's no sound cue. Politoed is a weird evolution line. Like, Politoed specifically is the branch off that it is weird, yeah. You're saying 449? Well, we're on that one right now, Kelly. Maybe it'll be it. Those 2 patterns were the event Pokeball pattern and the fancy pattern. Yeah, like, I think it was the Pokeball pattern one was the one I was thinking about. Where I knew it was already just tough to get in general now. So even if it wasn't shiny locked, you'd have to find someone that got it shiny and then was willing to give it away. And then I'm very skeptical of anything I get from trades in terms of its, like, legitimacy. So just be rough in general, because it'd be like, I have this, but do I count this? You know? The Poliwag family is weird. I guess so. I can see it. I can see how it's weird. That's what you call it, don't remember. Do I have a strat for when I go for Shiny Beldum, like Heal Pulse to keep them alive? I haven't thought about that, honestly. Like, I don't know what I would do there. Any tadpole families are strange, like even real life ones, or just like Pokemon ones. Zark Muckerberg, what is up? Welcome back to the stream. In Pokemon Heart Gold, you just found out that you need to beat Red to catch Kyogre. You're not worried about the battle, you just can't be bothered to go all the way up Mount Silver. I gotcha, I gotcha. Don't like frogs, so yes. Fair enough. Fair enough, I guess. One thing is the hardest gen, like the hardest gen? I don't know. I don't know, like Gen 1 I feel like would end up being it, but maybe like Gen 3, or everyone says Gen 4, but I haven't played all the way through Gen 4, so I wouldn't know. Also in Gen 4, I won a gym battle using, like, the Eevee that you hatch from an egg. Like, I won the battle with it. It was a war of attrition, but I won the battle at the end of it when their Haunter ran out of moves. Get Gen 4 Platinum or Gen 5 Black and White 2, maybe. Yeah, like, I'm playing through Platinum now, slowly, as well as Black, slowly. So, we'll see. We'll see how those end up going for me. It was 4,500. We'll see, Inkling. We will see. Slowly, Gen 4 is very slow. That's what a lot of people have said. Honestly, I haven't really had much of an issue with the pacing. It's just, I physically have not been playing the game very much, is my issue there. But yeah, I've recently been inspired to, I want to, like, actually do Poké Radar hunting now, so, like, I need to actually play it. Maybe because Gen 4 is long. Maybe, yeah. I think a lot of it is, like, Gen 4's... They started with Gen 3, they kind of added more story into the background of the legendaries, but... I feel like Gen 4, they almost went a little bit overboard with that, with just the sheer number of them. But, you know, at the end of the day, that was more story and more Pokemon. It took you 50 hours to complete it, dang. Post-game 2, okay. Pokemon Diamond and Pearl loading is so slow, it's a good thing Platinum loading is better. Oh, really? I didn't actually know that. Gen 4 is quite long. You've recently used Action Replay on your Pokemon Diamond and can't be bothered to get past Victory Road. Well, yeah, so if it's a long game and that's why it feels slow, I'm perfectly fine with it taking a while to beat. There are two 7th Gym Ice Gyms and the 8th Gym Dragon Gym. Gen 5 G-Gen? 5 and 2 collaboration confirmed. Why is it Japanese? Because I own the game in Japanese. I lost my English copy of Fire Red somewhere between the age of like 12 and 20, so I found a copy of Leafgreen for sale, and it was in Japanese, but it was complete in box, and it was, you know, reasonably priced, so I picked it up, and that's why I have it, and I wanted to do a hunt for one of the Kanto starters, so we used that copy. Allison Salisbury, welcome to the stream. Sorry you're late. It's okay. It's okay. We've still got like 30 minutes left. So, it's all good. I understand people have things going on. I thought Hoen's Victory Road sucked, but Sinnoh... Oh, Sinnoh's pretty bad? When he says slow, he means slow. They made the surfing pace faster in Platinum, and you've died of old age by the time the catching tutorial is over. Okay, so it is like some of the pacing too. I gotcha. I play the game slowly. Like, I kind of ruin the pacing of the games myself. Like, I'll just grind for forever. So for me, like, yeah, pacing's not too big of a deal. The surfing used to be as slow as walking speed. Oh, that stinks. Am I using the Shiny Charm? Unfortunately, there is no Shiny Charm in this game. And this is our first Pokemon, so even in games that have the Shiny Charm, these kind of soft resets wouldn't be able to use it. Danielle De La Cruz, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Person disliked the stream. Who did it? I mean, it's not a big deal. It is not a big deal. Some people just don't like the stream. And yeah, that is their opinion. They're completely free to dislike it. And if anyone just dislikes it to, like, troll it, it ends up actually helping the stream at the end of the day, because it's interaction. Nowadays, you can get past Sun and Moon in at least a few hours more. Yeah, like Sun and Moon is like actually pretty quick to beat, depending on how you play it. You say it's bots. I mean, it might be. It might just be someone that didn't like the stream. I don't know. I don't know. Everyone's free to their own opinion, though. Alright guys, I'm hoping we can get this. If we get this by 4,500, that would be awesome. Did I get the shiny Crabrawler yesterday? We did not, Allison. We're still going for that Crabrawler. Yeah, I really want to get it though. It's kind of getting frustrating because I wanna do the Jangmo hunt. Because that hunt will let me do some other things that I've been meaning to do as well. Just because it's an egg hunt instead of an SOS hunt. And now Crabrawler's just like standing in our way of that, which is kind of frustrating. Why is it in Japanese? I just answered that, Ryan, with the, it's just, that's because I'm playing on a physical cartridge, so it has to, so it's stuck in the language that it released in. How long has this been going? We've been streaming for about an hour and 35 minutes or so. You need to get a DS again. Like, I wish I still had my DS Lite, but it got broken, so like, then I tried like fixing it without the intention to like actually repair it. So I took it apart and then couldn't fix it with the parts that were in it because they were obviously broken. So I just made it worse. Your childhood. You hope it's not 9999. That would be a really crazy number for it to be. Gen 6 and 7 are the easy games, which is good, especially in Gen 6 experience shared all Pokemon. Yeah, Gen 6 is all Pokemon, and then Gen 7 did that as well. You know, we passed that number a while ago, Kelly. You know, like, that was a while ago. I wish it had happened that quickly. I wish. Bumpadunk, what is up, man? Welcome to the stream. You're saying 4680. We'll see. We're not going to get that far. I'm thinking we'll probably get around 4,500 today. You recently got an original DS so you could play, so you could use Action Replay. Now you want a DSi just for the nostalgia. I feel ya. I feel ya. You got a shiny Pokeball Pavilion from Wonder Trade once, but released it since it was probably a hack. Yeah, like, from what it sounds like, that one would definitely have been a hack. Used to have a goal as a kid, you beat the new game before you getting another, and there is still one game you can never beat as a kid for some reason. And what game was that? You do have a King's Rock. Yeah, you should have one. Like, it's fairly easy to get one of them, and then the other one you have to, like, get off of a Pokemon. Now you need a Slowbro. Is it a Slowbro, or do you just need a Slowpoke? You have a DSi, 3DS, but you never owned a Game Boy. I had, and I still have, my Game Boy Advanced SP, then I got a DS Lite, and then I got my new 3DS XL. Those are like the handhelds I had with Nintendo. Well, then I guess now the Switch, technically, and my new 2DS XL, that's my cap card. But like, the cap card one is more just like a tool for the streams, really. Spirit Tracks, you can get the past the final floor in that tower. Ah. But I mean, that is like a good goal to have. Like, I'm gonna beat this game before I get another one. Because otherwise you end up with a bunch of uncompleted games, like me. Where it's like, I just play like these like 2 or 3 games that I've already pretty much completed everything in. But I'm just gonna keep playing them. Instead of playing the, you know, like 50 games in my Steam library that I haven't beat. The pile of 3DS games I haven't, like, completed, some of them I haven't even touched, you know? Like, so that's a good goal to have. That is a good goal to have. Get the most out of the things you buy. You remember being young and your cousin loved Pokemon, 17 now, and you tried to force yourself to like Pokemon but never could, and you finally love Pokemon and he's gotten mad about FIFA. Ah, this is like missing interest there. And the Pokemon Pavilion with 6 IVs, yeah, I feel like that one was definitely... So it's most probably a hack. I mean, and I think we discussed earlier, actually, on the stream that, like, that version of Pavilion can't actually be shiny at all. So, in order for it to be shiny, it would have had to have been hacked. You have a Game Boy SP, but no charger. Oh, that's almost worse than not having one at all. Like, I have it, but I cannot use it. Can't wait for you to get 2,000 subscribers. That would be super cool. I would be super excited for that as well. But for right now, I'm satisfied with where we are. We got over 1,000 people, which is more than I ever thought would happen. Anyone ever at a point in a game where you couldn't beat it as a kid until years later? Yes. Yes, all the time. There are points in games that are just arbitrary points that I could not get past as a kid that, like, I was able to get past years later, and from that point on, the game feels like a completely new game, and it's like, I made it, I'm successful, this is the end, and it was like maybe 10% of the way through, and it was just a normal battle that I just could not beat. One that comes to the top of my head was in the Crash Bandicoot series, Crash Insanity. The, like, first boss, right before the, like, right after essentially the tutorial, I could not beat. I did not know, I could not figure out how the mechanics worked to beat it for months. And I finally did beat it, and from there, like, the next part was always, like, the part that I was, like, for years mentally was the success. This is, like, this is, you know, the part where you've done good, you've made it far, and it's literally, like, the first level that isn't the tutorial. But that was just because of how young I was when I was playing those games. Your first game was the new Mario Bros. On the DS when you were a kid. Nice. My first video game that I like remember that was like a console video game was Crash Bandicoot. It was like Crash 2, I believe. I would play it at my friend's house. Like her sisters had a PlayStation, so like we would go down and play it, and it was like my favorite game ever as a kid. And it's still like one of my favorite video game series. Dragon Quest IX was the one for you. Ah. Your very first one was San Andreas, with the stupid rhythm games. It was like the 17th mission in the game. Okay. I used to have problems with those in games too. Where like, it would be a random thing, but like the game would just have a rhythm game part of it that I was terrible at. And it just didn't make sense with the rest of the game, and I couldn't beat it for the life of me. Which was weird, because now, like, one of my favorite genres of video games is rhythm games. Getting to, I'm guessing I meant to say 1 million subs will take like 10 years. I mean, I don't even know if it would happen in that long. Like I've said though, I'm honestly okay with where everything is at now. It's just fun playing Pokemon and streaming. What was the first Pokemon game I played? The first Pokemon game I played was Fire Red. Years later, you beat it so easily you told your mom because you were so happy. There you go. There you go. But yeah, I definitely had those games as a kid. They were just like ridiculously hard as a kid for some reason. Either because like I didn't read what I was supposed to do because I was a kid, or just like I couldn't figure it out as a kid for whatever reason. But then I went back to it and beat it like on the first try. I was like, oh, that was the part that was always terrible. What if it took 4 hours to get it? And it's already taken over 4 hours to get this. Remember you had a Harry Potter game for the Wii when you were really young, so basically you're in this really creepy house and you can hear someone shouting but can't see him. It terrified you as a kid. That was also a big thing, is there were points in games that scared me, so I would not play past it. Even if it wasn't really meant to be scary, it was just something that in my brain was like, this is scary, I'm not playing this. Sorry, it's all good, Kelly Paris. YouTube actually automatically removes like stuff like that when it just text gibberish. You ever had a time where you felt like you had more patience as a kid than now? There are probably some things, like, depending on what you mean by patience. And honestly, it's me just kind of thinking back without, like, you know, having a very clear thought of multiple years ago, like, several years ago. It's just, like, I think a lot of it when I think about it is, like, I have more patience with other people and, like, you know, dealing with things and not getting frustrated. But, like, when it comes to being bored, I feel like I get very bored a lot. Like, I get very bored very quickly now, as opposed to back then I could sit around and just do one thing for a while without, like, looking at a phone or, like, turning on a computer or something. Like, just focusing on one task was a lot easier back then, I feel. Aren't I tired? I'm always tired, Sleepy Latius. I'm always tired. Your friend just sent you a snap on Snapchat of him shiny hunting Voltorb. He found it, but it used Explosion. No! Oh no. That's terrible. And you're the main character in the game, and you can change classes with new abilities. It was awesome, and then Soul Silver with Red, when you beat him was so good. Nice, yeah. For you, it was Pokemon. Alright. This will do your keyboard, and there's a spider that ran off, and it's on your DS buttons. What do you do? I don't know. I don't know. Panic. That is what you do. Kill it with a shoe, but it's on his DS. That's the problem, is you can't just, like, violently swing at it right now. What time is it for me? It is almost 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So it's not really too late. It's not too late right now. Cannot function now without a fast forward button. I mean, I'm fine without fast forwarding when I'm playing something. It's just, even when things are, like, going fairly quickly, unless it's, like, kind of jotting from one thing to the next, or it really holds my attention. If I'm just kind of playing something mindlessly, because, like, I just don't have anything really to do, I can't do it for more than, like, 10 minutes. Like, 10 to 15 minutes, generally. Press A. Why not? It's gone now. I mean, that's good and bad at the same time. You gotta go. Alright. Alright, see you later, Zark. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Hope to see you again soon. Probably gonna spook you again tomorrow, maybe. You hate spiders. I'm honestly not... I don't really have a problem with spiders, unless it's, like, one that I absolutely know is, like, you know, not a good spider, you know? Like, if I see a Black Widow or something, it's like, that's a little bit different from seeing just, like, a random spider walking around. Except Spider-Man, he's cool. Burn the house, no time to pack. Just get your Pokemon games, your DS, and your phone, and just leave. That's it. Just accept your losses. Alright, guys, it's looking like we're actually going to get really close to the 4,500. So I think we may end the stream at 4,500, even if it's a few minutes before or after 7 o'clock. Mindlessly. I did notice that as I said it, but yeah. Yeah, that was the word that came to mind for that. The shiny Nidoran female is purple, same with Nidorina, but what happens to Nidoqueen? It's green. Yeah, I think we actually talked about this. Maybe it was a conversation that came up yesterday, I think, too. Or the day before. But yeah, like, that's just one of those what the heck moments with the shinies. Like, you could have had this really consistent pattern, and then you just ruin it for some reason. What's up, Kinu12? Welcome to the stream. Bye for real now. Alright, see you later, Zark. Thanks for stopping by the stream. If I ever see a giant spider in my room, I think you'll be stunned by fear. You see, like, I'm never, like, there's, depending on, like, how much, like, it can startle me, depending on how I end up seeing it. Like, how close it is, or how big it is, or something, I'll be like, oh, and, like, kind of be stunned, but I've never, like, or, like, I'll be startled, but I won't just, like, be stuck, like, stop in my tracks or anything. Please be 4,500. If not, then it's 4,510. If it's 4,510, we'll have to, like, see it next Thursday then. Because I think, like I said, we're going to go up to 4,500, because that'll put us, I think, right over 2 hours for the stream today. Favorite concept of these streams is how Ian keeps shifting his eyes looking to chat, but no one says anything. This is awkward. I mean, I just keep checking chat. Yeah, like, if I could just, like, move the chat window over the top of the stream to, like, just, like, discreetly watch it. Make it less awkward. But the problem is, yeah, like, my monitor with all the YouTube stuff is here. The monitor with any extra stuff that I have on my computer is here, and then the stream is here. So, like, it's very obvious when I look to other things. Nidoran male is blue, same with Nidorina. Nidorina and Nidorina. I feel like there's a typo there. Nidorina, okay. But why isn't the Nidoran female line all purple? Okay, Freeze making you insane. Just weird things. You would think that when they did, like, you know, the palette swaps, they would have fixed that. I don't know. Maybe it just wouldn't work for some reason. Like, I'm trying to think back to, like, the old games, and, like, would there have been some reason that they wouldn't have done that? Like, would it have been too confusing for some reason? What's my favorite shiny color? I tend to like the blue that's used on, like, Ditto and Mew. Ilotic kind of has it. Like, that blue I think looks really cool, because it's, like, one of my favorite colors. Won't get nearly that high. Yeah, no, I hope not to get into a number that's 10 digits long. That would probably be like the rest of my life hunting for this. I'd like to move on to something else at some point. You like Shiny Suicune? Awesome. What is the worst shiny Pokemon I've ever seen? Like, my least favorite shiny is Gengar. Like, honestly, I don't have problems with shinies that just I don't like the color palette of. I have issues with shinies that it takes you a while to realize that it's shiny, and you have to, like, hold it side by side with a non-shiny version of it to be able to even tell. Like, those are the ones that are just really boring to me. Like, they're boring and they're just frustrating, you know? What's up, Brandon Espinoza? Welcome to the stream. Just got a shiny Volibee and Morlul in Pokemon Moon. That's awesome. Congratulations. I'm doing well. I'm just trying to get this shiny Charmander. We have like 13 more encounters for the night. Hopefully one of them will be shiny. Shiny Gengar, that is so disappointing. Exactly. Happini's the same way. Happini is the one that I've actually dealt with in-game, and it was just frustrating. Just slightly darker, slightly. Same with Happini, where it's just like slightly more purple on top of a purple pink, so it just doesn't look... It loses the cool blue from Haunter. Okay, one Pokemon that its evolution I really dislike the shiny of, because the first evolution was so much better, why didn't they stick with the proper color scheme, is Shelder and Cloyster. I love the orange on Shelder. Why is Cloyster matte blue? Like, why is it so drastically different? Like, there's no reason for it to be. Shiny Gengar's kind of grayish. Shiny Mega Gengar is white and pink. Shiny Mega Gengar is actually one of my favorites. Partially because Mega Gengar's design in general is really good in relation to, like, Gengar itself as a Pokemon and, you know, the whole shadow theme behind it and stuff. But, like, Shiny Mega Gengar fixes everything that is wrong with Gengar and Shiny Gengar. It actually makes it a different color. It makes it a good color that works well with the Pokemon. It's just all around. Why couldn't they have done that with the original Gengar? Like, the reason that it's so different is I know, because I guarantee you it's because people complained about how bad Gengar was. Like, why would you do this? Why would you make it so just bad? Mega Shiny Gengar cool though. Exactly. Mega Shiny Gengar, specifically Mega Gengar. Like, Shiny Mega Gengar specifically is so much better. Alright guys, I think we're actually gonna almost hit 4,500, like, right on the nose at 7. Poor Gengar. Like, it's not a bad Pokemon. It's just the shiny is disappointing. Like Shiny Altaria, too, it looks so cool. Golden and white colors, yeah, like Swablu and Altaria, really cool as well. Actually, I really do like those. Like, it ends up being a lot of the Pokemon that are very much, like, either fully one color or, like, fully, like, 2 colors and that's it, and they're both in very distinct sections that they just change. Those are the ones I always think end up looking the best. Like Crabrawler. Crabrawler's a really cool shiny, I think, because, like, even though it doesn't change all the colors, which I really do like when every single color changes on it, it very distinctively changes one set of colors that you notice. And, like, that's all that it has to do for you to know that it's shiny. And it's very distinct. And it doesn't, like, get too over the top, and it's not something like Gengar or Pikachu or Happini, where it's just a very subtle change. It's like, no, be very blatant with it. And as we're talking about this, Alolan Vulpix is also kind of really meh. Because, like, people looked at it and went, is it even shiny? Because it's really hard to tell. Favorite shiny is Ho-Oh, looks so good, or Ho-Oh, I don't know why I said Ho-Oh. Ho-Oh looks so good. Ho-Oh looks pretty good. It took a while to grow on me, though. I actually didn't like it the first few times I saw it. Gengar's weak to ground now. Oh, yeah, I guess it doesn't levitate or anything, does it? You guess 4501, so I think that's next stream. That will be the next stream that we do with Charmander. Yeah, which will be next Thursday. Because I can't do it on Friday, or I'm not going to be doing it on Friday, because Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon are coming out, and I'm obviously going to be playing those. I'll be too excited to do anything else. Ho ho. We're going to start streaming, so stream until 7:30. I mean, I'm going until 7, Snorlax. I'm ending it in 5 encounters here. I've been going for 2 hours. That's about the point that like my throat and stuff start to give out on me. My voice starts to go away. A lot of Gen 1 Pokemon have become outclassed and obsolete. Unfortunately, that does happen, because, like, Game Freak doesn't want the same 151 Pokemon to be the same. If they, like, are like, well, these Pokemon are great, we don't want to, like, you know, make the new Pokemon stronger than them, you're going to end up with people just battling with the same Pokemon all the time. Game Freak wants, you know, the newer Pokemon in, so people buy the new games and all that, so... It happens in any game where, like, it's stat-based and they keep adding new things to it. Or you'll just slowly notice the stat creep. Like, it'll slowly just get to the point where, you know, something that was top tier, top level a while ago, just not even like strategy-wise, but just like stat-wise is completely outclassed. It just happens. What were they thinking for Gengar's new ability? Levitate is better for Gengar. I don't know, they probably felt it was OP for whatever reason. Alright guys, we have, what, I guess 3 more encounters here, because this will be 49, or 44.98. Alright, time for 44.99. You watched a video of someone actually drawing realistic Ghastly line, and they ended up looking like bats. Huh. I can kinda, I don't know. Because, like, Ghastly and Haunter, I feel like, just kind of look like whatever. Or they could all look like whatever, they're just ghosts. Like, Gengar I can kind of see ending up looking like a bat. Haunter, maybe, but Ghastly should just be a ball. There should be some ball with smoke coming out of it. Alright, guys, moment of truth. Last encounter for the night. Let us see. Can we find a shiny? And it actually did line up perfectly with the time to end the stream, too. Really wonder what Ghastly is supposed to be based on. I don't know, I think it's just supposed to be like a floating orb. Fingers crossed, I know. Let's see, guys. Let us see. Will Charmander be shiny? Moment of truth, guys. Aw, man, and it was not so. Yep, unfortunately, another Full Odds Friday has, claimed us as a victim, and we have not been able to get the Pokemon, but we'll be back on with Charmander next Thursday, because we won't be able to do it on Friday, because I'll be playing Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and we will be back tomorrow hunting in Pokemon Sun for that Crabrawler. Hopefully we can get it, hopefully we can move on to Jang Mo-O, because I have some things I need the game out of that SOS hunt for, but yeah, so... Thank you to everyone that tuned into the stream, thank you to everyone that liked and subscribed, and a big thanks, as always, to you guys talking in chat, keeping this stream interesting, and until tomorrow, guys, take care.